On page 2 in the blue guided practice. The first two problems. Say use synthetic division. We don't know how to do that yet, so we're going to skip those for right now. 13 and 14, we are going to use long division. We need to first check for power placeholders, though. Let's see. So looking at this first one, number 13, we've got 3, 2, and then the constant. Are we missing something?
Yeah.
Who are we missing?
1.
So we need 0x to the first or just 0x. Now for my divisor, we've got x to the first and the constant. That's all good. I got the big power. I've got it all the way down to the constant. So who goes in the dividing house? First one or second one?
First one goes in.
First one goes in the house. Second one goes on the outside. So x minus 5 x cubed minus 2x squared plus 0x.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, what are we doing?
I was doing 11.
I was doing 11 13. Pencil.
Me?
Yeah.
Pens only.
I only have pencil.
Actually, no.
There you go.
I mean, I got one.
Okay.
Problemo.
All right, folks.
I don't breathe.
I want you to get as far as you can in 30 seconds on this problem.
This is so
Fun.
I really like this Swiss barrel.
No, it's not.
I'm
Be
enthusiastic
completely serious.
about that one.
Chicken zombie motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And folks, again, on these problems, we're going to do a lot of catch and release because I'm supposed to make it look easy. It's easy to watch me do these problems all day long, but it's getting your hands dirty and trying them for yourself that you start to figure out where you're getting stuck. So, liter term times what will give me x cubed? X squared.
15 times 5. 60.
So then times the liter
75.
times the tag along term, and we get x cubed minus 5x squared. Enclose in parentheses and subtract. So x cubed minus x cubed is 0. What's 2x squared minus a negative 5x squared? 3x squared. Because that negative and that negative turn into a plus sign. So 2x squared plus 5x, negative 2x squared plus 5x squared gives us 3x squared. Bring on down the 0x. All right. Try the next iteration. Time are we out of here?
5 minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I would believe that.
No.
12:10.
I wish early out days we just did our finals, and then we'd alternate weeks of 1 week your early out class would be your first and second block, and then the next early out would be your third and fourth.
I'm just getting to go home.
Thank you. What class do you have?
Plus you'd get more work done because you'd actually have full class periods. It'd be awesome.
Did you do the apple thing with these guys?
No, I didn't have enough apples. Hey, folks, bring in some apples and I'll show you how to rip them in half.
Oh, have you done that thing where you put your finger on it? And just
No, we don't do it the messy way. No, you.
Tissue.
I don't have any. You're gonna have to go to that
I'll go
one.
get something.
There's some excess.
No, you apply pressure on the top of it, and by squeezing down and kind of going outward at the same time, you can literally just rip it in half. It's awesome.
Have you ever tried the finger one? Where you take a finger?
I know, but I've seen students try it very unsuccessfully and make a huge mess. So
I can do it I can do 8 apples in a row. On top of it.
So yeah, if you're someone who gets breakfast, bring apples in for me, and I will show you guys how to rip them in half.
I'll get
Awesome.
No. All right, folks. So x times what gives me 3x squared?
Yeah.
3x. So leader term decides who goes on the dividing house times the leader term times the tag-along term. 3x squared minus 15x. Enclose in parentheses and subtract. 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0. And what about 0x minus a negative plus 15x? 15x. Bring on down that 75, that negative 75. X times what gives me 15x? 15 times the leader term times the tag-along term, and we get 15x minus 75. Enclose in parentheses and subtract. And folks, look me in the eyes. I will be so sad if this happens, but sometimes students are like just killing it on a problem like this and they will blow the very last line. So be very explicit with your signs, with your subtracting the whole way through, but it's very tempting to rush once you get close to the end. So what do we get for our remainder here? 0. So that means the divisor is a factor. The green stuff is a factor. And our final answer, the quotient, is just x squared plus 3x plus 15. Now, number 14. Do we need any placeholders? Nope. 3, 2, 1, constant. And 1, constant. This one, I want you to put a star by, though. Why, Mrs. Cairo? Don't worry, I'll tell you. This one is slightly tougher because of that coefficient in front of the f. So our divisor goes first, the 3x plus 1. And then 6x cubed.
Oh,
Wait, the way you are.
yeah, why are you alive?
All right, folks.
That's not what I said.
So when we decide what goes on the dividing house, you may find it helpful to consider the numbers first and the variables second. So I cover up all the other stuff. 3 times what gives me 6?
2.
2.
X.
X times what gives me x cubed?
X squared.
X squared. Times the leader times the tag-along term, and we get 6x cubed plus 2x squared. Enclose in parentheses and subtract. 3x squared. Now, here's the other thing I want to put on your radar. Let's say I forgot to subtract the 2, and I got 7x. And we say 3 times what gives me 7?
21.
No.
2.5.
3 times what is 7?
2.5.
7/3. Folks, would I give you a division problem that has fraction coefficients? No, not going to do that. So that should be another red flag for you of if you start running into fraction stuff in here, turn back, do not pass go, don't collect $200, go back and sift through your work and see if you made a sign error somewhere. So if you got a 7 here, that would be a problem. Folks, I'm going to turn you loose on this, see what you can do.
That's cool.
What I do.
Your remainder should be 2. Yeah.
Oh, guess what? I got it.
Imagine.
Imagine getting the right answer.
Ratio.
That's
Ratio.
a ratio.
No, not ratio. Ratio.
Dude, it's like just like math, bro.
L.
L, lol.
L. Duke.
See, it's funny, dude, because she kind of calls you out for not doing your work there, buddy.
Damn.
She Gee, that's called nonverbal communication.
Damn.
Dang.
No. Wait, is 3x
Are
squared?
you the new Graham? Is the dynamic
It's the
changing
new
in there?
gram. Dang, even the teacher thinks he's gram, bro.
Dude.
Damn.
Dude, you really need that. Turn your life around.
Are you guys gonna start stealing his phone?
He's a big gamer guy. Damn.
Remainder should be 2, but it's not enough just to find the remainder. You have to write your final answer as plus the remainder over the divisor.
What's 1 times 1x?
You're hurting my brain.
I did what's negative? 2 minus 1.
That's negative.
What's that?
You do that.
One x times one.
You do that.
One x times one.
You
actually
rotate
got
that.
that. I did not.
The thing over the divisor thing.
I did not.
Dude, 1 up.
So, folks, this is what I mean where it's tempting to rush that last step.
It's 2, big dog.
Is our remainder 0?
Oh wait, never mind.
So 3x minus a negative 3x cancels. But 1 minus a negative plus 1. That gives you a remainder of 2. So every time you subtract, it has to be deliberate. So our final answer is 2x squared plus 1x minus 1 plus the remainder 2 over the divisor 3x plus 1. Now, folks, you don't have to have that coefficient of 1 in front of the x. But you can if you want. Big thing that I notice is students forgetting this plus sign. Folks, we got to have that plus sign because that's what joins the remainder over the divisor as a numeric part of that polynomial.
How much money found in this?
Any questions?
That's the final.
That's the final answer. All right, folks, that concludes the guided practice. You have the rest of the time to